Hi everyone, my name is Kirimola. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I'll be talking about how to overcome employers' rejection. As an individual, as a professional, we all agree that rejection is a must in our lives. There's no boss today that never went through rejection. There's nobody. Be it you are a boss, you're a professional, you're just starting, early career professional, there's nobody that did not pass through this rejection. So I want to discuss how do you overcome rejection by employers, because whether you like it or not, if you are looking for a job, you must have gone through rejection in one form or the other. But first, what is rejection? Rejection is when a person is trying to go for a goal, trying to take actions towards a particular goal, and at the end of the day, maybe individuals or collection of individuals, or maybe a company decide that okay, this person is not fit for what they want. That's what rejection means. What are the types of rejection you face as an individual by employers? 3 types of rejection. You face rejection when your boss publicly decline a meeting with you. Another type of rejection is when you're being humiliated for a particular error you made publicly in the midst of your staffs and co-workers. Number 3, another type of rejection is when you are being passed for a promotion. I'm sure a lot of people will, understand this, because there were people that maybe spent years in a particular organizations, and yet they jump over them for promotion. They just feel they are not yet there yet. That's another type of rejection. Number 4, another type of rejection is when your work is not appreciated enough. There are some co-workers at your workplace, there are some people that don't even put in the effort you put in for a particular job, but yet they are being praised by their boss, they are being praised by their supervisors, and you are wondering, what did I do wrong? What is going on? I didn't do well, I need to do more. My dear, do not beat yourself because of that. Everybody is passing through rejection. You just have to be positive about it. So how do you overcome rejection? How you overcome rejection at workplace? We have 7 ways to overcome rejection. Number 1, you overcome rejection by being positive about it. Yes, being positive. It's a way of overcoming rejection. Being positive in what sense? Try as much as possible to appreciate every step you took, every step of the process, whether you get the job or not. Not all every action or every decision you take will lead to a desired goal. Try as much as possible to be appreciative of every step you take as an individual. And I know in this process you're going to feel down. You are going to feel like maybe something is not enough. I want to embrace you. There's nothing like nothing is enough. You understand? You just have to be positive about it. You just have to prepare your mind. It's either a yes or a no. Try as much as possible. Just appreciate every step you're taking, because look at it. Some individuals claim they are looking for a job, and yet they wouldn't take action. They wouldn't go, submit their CVs anywhere. But what they depend on is just probably they know somebody somewhere. Try and embrace every step you are taking. Number 2, how do you overcome rejection? Try as much as possible to learn from rejection. Yes, I mean learn. When you go for an interview, you submit your CV, try in every way possible to think about what did you do better, what didn't you do better. Try as much as possible to ask for feedback. That's what is going to lead to feedback. Number 3, ask for feedback. When you go for interviews and you submit your CV, ask the HR at your workplace. That's number 3. Ask them for a feedback. Not everybody will be nice enough to give you feedback, but try as much as possible. Ask them. In their quest of advising you, people tend to drop some things. They tell you, okay, you didn't do well in your interview, you didn't do well, maybe your CV is lacking 1 or 2 certifications, don't just move on to the next and I'm like, okay, I didn't get it, let me go to the next. It's not going to work that way. Try as much as possible, ask for feedback so you can better improve yourself for the next opportunity. Number 4, as an individual, as a professional looking for a desired job, try as much as possible to network. Networking, do not underestimate the power of networking. This is the time to network. Whether you get the job or not, try to get the contact of the company, the HR there. You might be lucky enough. If you build good relationship with them, they will be the first person to alert you when an opportunity that you fit into comes up and you're able to work with them. Number 5, try as much as possible to have your own personal development plan. Yes, personal development plan in what sense? Try to take all the required certifications for your desired job. Yes, what are the required certifications for your desired job? Because I'm sure in your quest for looking for a job, and the way the world is revolving now, there are so many certification courses coming out, and employers want the best. If you are an employer today, you're going to want the best for your company. Try to develop a personal development plan. Take all the courses during this period. You are free, you did not get the job, fine, don't beat yourself about it. Write everything you think you need for that job. Number 6, try to review and reflect. What did I say? Review and reflect. Think about it. Do you think you'll function well for that role? Yes, do you think you function well for that role? Do you think you fit into that role properly? Those things are very important because we get carried away with, okay, I need a job. Okay, you need a job, so what? Have you asked yourself, do you fit into that role? Am I a fit? Do I see myself working there? This is a time to think. This is a time to re-strategize. You strategize because you have learned from your mistake. You have developed a personal development plan. If you don't see yourself in that role, this is a time to try something else. You never can tell. Sometimes in life we always think, okay, it's one way of life, like, okay, this is the only thing I can do. But the truth is, if you don't step out of your boundary, you never can tell what you can do at the end of the day. Number 7, focus on your area of strength. This is the time for you to look for job search that values your area of strength. You might not have what it takes, the skills it takes for a particular job. As an individual, what you need to do during the reviewing and reflecting, try as much as possible, reorganize yourself, re-strategize, try applying for jobs that make your area of strength a priority, make your area of strength a requirement. Focus on your area of strength. I personally am going to share my experience with you. I remember back then I always wanted to work as a program officer, all those kind. I always want to work as a program officer, but as time goes on, I started changing my CV to my area of strength. I noticed that I do more of communication more. I started revamping my CV to areas of communication specialist, because that's when you look at my experience, all my experience have been shaped to that area of area of work. That's my experience has been shaped, because when you look at all my experience everywhere I've worked, it's either I'm a communication specialist or probably an administrator. I love to organize, I love to plan. So you have to look at yourself, your experience. What are your experience in the past? What have you done in the past? What's your area of strength? So focus on your area of strength. Nobody is going to tell you this. I'm sure the HR will not tell you this. Look at your experience. The places you had volunteered in the past, what did you do for them? The places you worked in the past, what are the things you did? Try as much as possible, align yourself to your area of strength. That is very, very important, because it's not enough for you to submit your CV. You need to look out for your strengths so that you can excel well at your interview and your CV on point. And one last key point, how to overcome rejection. Try as much as possible. This is one bonus point. try as much as possible to, do not take anything personally. Yes, do not take anything personally. Don't sit down there and keep wondering, oh, maybe because my CV was not good enough, maybe because my personality, they don't like my personality. No, it's not about that. There's more to it. Try as much as possible in your strength, try as much as possible to not take anything personally. Taking things personally is only going to lead to frustration, and you really don't want to do that because you've not gotten what you wanted. You don't want frustration along the line, because when you are frustrated, when you are depressed, you can hardly focus on your goal. It steals those joy, it steals your strength away. So try as much as possible, do not take anything personally. I hope this has been able to help one or two people today, to try as much as possible. Job rejection is everybody's thing. It's not restricted to an individual. Overcoming employers' rejection is very, very important. I feel nobody is talking about it enough. We are all facing it. You are not alone. I hope this has been able to help you today. Try as much as possible to click on the subscribe button and click on your notification button, so each time I drop my video, you are going to be alerted first. Thank you and have a blessed day.